class 12. I hope you all are doing well. Today we are going to talk about business studies. In your previous class, you have seen that the marks distribution for business studies is 80 for theory and 20 for practicals, which includes project and viva. And we are going to talk about that part later on. Today we are going to discuss about the 80 marks theory paper, which consists of two parts, part A and part B. Part A deals with management and its various functions, and part B deals with financial management, its aspects, and consumer protection. For this purpose, we are going to follow our NCERT book. For question answers or for reference purpose, you can refer to All-in-One and Poonam Gandhi. In your previous class, we have seen what is business, what are the various forms of it. Now in this class, we are going to study about how to manage these various forms of business. What is the word which comes to your mind when you hear of managing something? It's management. So we are going to first know what does the term management refer to. The term management refers to utilizing the various resources of an organization, of managing the things, of planning, organizing, staffing, and controlling its various activities to achieve the goal of a business organization. And with this, we come to the very first chapter of business studies, which is nature and significance of management. So whenever a business is being run, the very first thing which comes to our mind is how to manage the business. And if it is an organization which includes a lot of people, a lot of employees, the term management is very much important and relevant over here. So the first thing which comes to our mind in this chapter is what are the characteristics of management? Why is management important? And why do we need it in a business? First of all, management is an activity, or management is a process which involves planning of a business, organizing the various resources, objectives, plans, everything of a business, and controlling the activities which are taking place in a business organization. So for this purpose, first we have to know what are the various characteristics of management. First of all, management helps us in achieving the goal of an organization. So we can call it as a goal-oriented process. It helps us in seeing what the organization wants and what are the various ways we can take in achieving that. Secondly, from the very beginning till the end of all the business activities, managing it is required. So we can say management is a continuous process. Thirdly, management is required for each and every type of business. It may be a private or public concern. It may be situated in India, USA, or anywhere in the world. It can be a government or non-government organization. It can be a large scale or small scale enterprise. So it is needed for each and every type of business. So we can call it management is all pervasive, which is needed for each and every type of organization. Next, we can say management is a dynamic process. That means our environment, the environment around us, is continuously changing. Similarly, within an organization, we can see that the things are continuously changing according to the changing environment around it. Management helps us to adapt to these changes, so we can regard it as a dynamic process. Management is something which can be felt. Its presence can be felt within an organization. So we can say it is an intangible force which can't be seen, but its presence is obviously felt